Hello and God bless. I want to thank you for joining me and spending your time with me. Our time is very, very valuable. And like I always say, I want to make sure that you get something out of this video. And I try every single day to improve my skills and so I can better serve you. And please put your comments below. I love engaging with you, and please subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell icon because I'm going to be going live very soon. So anyway, I hope everyone is doing great this month. It is a super exciting month. And stay with me. I got 2 things that you can do to improve on how to envision things. Number 1. And number 2, I have an exercise for you to do. These next 2 days, pay attention to the number 1, like 11:11, at 11 a.m. at 11 p.m. And like I said, I'm going to have an exercise that you can do right before you go to bed. And but anyway, so thank you for joining me, and let's get to it. All right, now I'm back. But anyway, like I was just saying that our planets are lining up this month. And I'll have a graph. I'm hoping that I can figure it out. I'm going to have a graph. I'm going to try to emerge into this part so that you can see what's happening on what day. You may notice that there's a lot of transformation going on, a lot of change, a lot of shifting going on in your life. And some of us, if we're not aware and not in tuned, and we're kind of like hitting our head up against the brick wall, we must relax and realize that what is going on, because we are in tune to everything out there. And anyway, I have coming in calls here. Hopefully I can edit this video correctly. I'm a little green on some steps I missed a little bit, but that's going to be improving very quickly. I'm super excited for it, but let's get to this one thing. All right, like I've always said, that take a deep breath in. I'm going to teach you how to envision so that you know how to envision what you want in your life. And you got to also remember, we don't get everything that we want. And as long as we concentrate on a certain thing that we are trying to achieve and push forward to get, we can't overfill the universe, the heavens, with commands of what we want, If you're passionate from your heart and your soul and you're seeking it constantly, it will start to show up in your life. So, like I said, I do talk from experience, and, we all have a lot to learn. And it's constantly learning. And like I would like to tell my subscribers out there, and some of you that I'm still counseling in video chats and stuff, that just because you do the work at one time, like I give you something to do for yourself and then you see the transformation, that's not the end. That's just not like, okay, all right, I achieved this and that's that, and because if you don't keep growing and keep emerging, it's only going to be temporary. So, like I said, anyway, let's do this. Take a couple deep breaths, okay, and close your eyes. Now you can envision your house. You know what your house looks like. If you got a car, you know what your car looks like. Your subconscious knows, you know, familiar places at all times. Okay, so that's normal. So we will start with that. I hope you're still breathing as deep as you can for a few times. Now, envision your house. You just got home. You open up the door. You turn your car off, of course. You walk up to the front of your door. Now you see your door. You take your key, of course. You unlock your door. You open your door and visualize this. You know from your subconscious, you know what your living room looks like. You know the patterns of that. Envision it. You see it. Okay. Go to your kitchen. You're hungry. You want something to eat. So you open up your refrigerator. And all of a sudden, envision your favorite superhero. We'll use Batman and Wonder Woman for me. I don't know what it is for you, but envision that. Everyone's got a superhero, or maybe your children have a really favorite superhero. Imagine that. Okay. Wow. Like I said, for this purpose of this video, I'm going to use Batman and Wonder Woman. They have come together and they're in your refrigerator. Now stay there. You see that. It's insanely crazy. What do you feel? What do you feel when you see them in there and they are both battling the Joker? And the Joker, Wonder Woman, body slams the Joker into the butter. And all of a sudden, you know, that butter is hard. So all of a sudden, Wonder Woman takes her tassel and wraps it around, and the Joker is trapped and cannot go anywhere. Now, that feeling that you're feeling is kind of crazy. Okay, there you go. When you envision something, you think, oh yeah, you know, boy, you really are losing it now, Mom, or whatever, my family's out there, sure. But anyway, this is the way you envision things and be grateful for the things that are going to come into your life. Now, you how to envision what you want. Sometimes this is very, very hard for people because they want certain things in their life and they don't exactly know just how to envision their life any different from what it already is. And that's what I've dedicated my life. I'm extremely passionate to helping people. I have taken my messes in life and I have achieved just about as many things that have tried to destroy me, as in health matters and my emotional state from the past and my over dramatic, you know, OCD or anything like that I've ever, you know, that those illnesses that have tried to destroy me. And I'm sure you guys can relate to that. It's extremely uncomfortable when you're being overwhelmed and controlled by emotions and the subconscious and the conscious. The subconscious is an idiot. It is. It's always making bad choices. It's always, so we tend to get trapped in that. I'll share this story. I used to, I'm almost 50, well over most of my life, setting myself up in my mind because I've had so many things happen to me when I became, you know, a young adult and having children. I have a military background, so we were trained, I don't like to say raised, I like to say trained by our families to be cautious and aware. But I went to an extra step, which a lot of us do this. I would imagine the worst thing that could happen. even out of things that I strived for to accomplish in my life, I would always set myself up in my head so that my faulty equipment, I would train it in my subconscious mind and think about the worst scenarios that could happen towards what my goals were. And so that I would be ready if it happened. And that caused my faulty equipment, I literally ended up making it come true, or similar to coming true. But by thinking about what the worst scenario could be, I ended up drawing it into my life, you know. But anyway, if you're still with me, thank you so much for staying with me. And now I have the next one. This you cannot miss. Okay, now, before you go to bed, journaling is very good because you're using your senses. You're seeing with your eyes, and you got the pen, and you're journaling what you're studying or whatever. I've wasted, well, I wouldn't say wasted a lot of paper, but lots of times I just journal. I just write. And by doing that and envisioning it, seeing it, I very seldomly have to even look back at it. Okay, but I keep my notes, of course, because I always like to go back and refresh my skills or whatever. And like I've always said, even when I'm helping others, we are helping each other, and we learn from each other, and that's what I'm striving to do, is to help change the world step by step. And I believe in the power of three. You know, once you got the 1, 2, the others follow. So like the power of three, it just keeps on going and keeps on going and keeps on going. And I've even had that in my face a lot lately. Everyone's using that. It's like I can't get rid of it. And I've always thought it in my head. You know, I had this certain concept of it, that once you get 1, you get 2, and then you get 3, and then it's serving the world little by little. So, anyway, right before you go to bed, you know, you're laying down. I mean, if you're getting up and down, and you haven't really gotten steady, have a journal book or a, you know, like if you're doing your studies, just some paper. And, the thing that you are, and like I said, these past 2 days, and I will tell you, it is actually the 19th going in right now. So it will start in the morning at 11 a.m. Okay, start envisioning, like I just told you, the things you want to achieve. Okay, and do it like by threes. Don't get overly thinking I want, because the universe cannot, you know, focus on the certain things that you want to achieve, and your dreams, you know, maybe start remembering what your dreams were and how it would benefit your family and your family's future. So write down before you go to bed, and this is going to be really, really strong, at 11 p.m. And like I said, the next day, Monday, do it again at 11. You know, set your alarms on your phone. At this time, their planets lining up, okay, and in sync with everybody on the planet. So if you're in a negative, you're going to, like I said, what you put out there, you're going to get back. So here is your homework that I'd like you to do. All right, write down like 3 lines, 4 lines, and write down what your goals are, what your dreams are. Like one process. Some of us can't always keep saying that. You know, I'm going to use this for example on you know, for this video right now. what was the saying? I was saying, sometimes it's really hard. I mean, we got caught up in the world and trapped in the world. And, I don't know where I did with it. But anyway, I'll just go ahead and just say it. But anyway, people always say that they don't have time. But yet they have time for things that are not important. Sometimes we have to choose to realize maybe we're spending too much time in the TV, too much time on the sofa, too much time maybe, you know, thinking about the future. They didn't even got here. But start thinking positive, okay? And a lot of people are like, well, they don't have time. They don't have time. And to, like, engage in the Word. Now, I'm not forcing religion on anybody. Of course, we've had that experience in the family, you know, churches dragging us down and taking us for everything we got or something like that, or faulty belief systems and you know. But anyway, get in the Word, okay? When you get in the Word, and especially when you wake up first thing in the morning, you know, when you're in the Word constantly, it's always going to be there for you. It will never fail you. So, for the example in this video, you can write when you go to bed. And like I said, my grandparents it was very important for our prayers. Prayers are very, very important. Engage that to your children. Your children are very, very powerful. They're really stuck in what they were created for, you know. A lot of times we damage them by them watching us. But anyway, getting a glitch in my phone. I hope it doesn't shut off. Anyway, the thing is that when you write these things down, like I've been trying to let everyone know, especially when they can't find time, or they gotta make a habit. You know, it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. So this strategy will help, like, even make a good habit for yourself by writing it down, what your goals are, what you want. Write it in 3 times, or just write it, you know, and you know, then when you go to sleep, you can see that when you close your eyes, and then you're thinking about what you wrote down. For example, I love spending time in the Word of Jesus. I love and I am excited to spend more time in God's Word for my life. Now, like I said, you can write down whatever you'd like. But by doing that, if you do that, it's also going to transform. I got bit. It's also going to transform your way of thinking when you go to sleep. And that is where we create. And then when you start feeling, when you're writing things, that certain saying that, you know, 2 lines or 3 lines, you know, and you got to do it long, not just, you know, it's got to kind of be long, you know, and what you want to achieve, what you want to make a good habit out of, you know. Your dream state, especially with this concept, I wish I had this. I had it wrote down. It really sounded good. And the concept of writing down, I enjoy my time with God, in the Word, with your love. I am excited and hungry to spend more time with you. This is going to transform even your dreams. And when you go to sleep and you wake up, you'll realize that you'll start to do that habit or that goal will become so much easier for you. It'll end up being almost like you interfered with that subconscious mind and you're retraining it. You're getting rid of the old beliefs and you're putting new ones in there that will serve you best right now. But anyway, I want to say thank you so much. Please subscribe. Hit that bell icon. thank you for your shares and likes. Please share this. And like I said, it's about the amount of people that I see transform and continue to grow. It just makes me excited. It's so rewarding to see that. And God is always guiding me, and I'm always in the Word. It's become a habit. But like I said, I am looking so forward to everything that we are doing together. So remember, it starts with us, and that we can achieve by these practices. We can break the old belief habits and have new ones that serve us today, so that we can help other people as well. So until then, God bless and namaste.